The NASDAQ is up 20. That's after another mixed batch of earnings this morning, including strong results from Coca-Cola, another drop in sales last quarter at McDonald's, and a surprise dip in revenue at Boeing despite profits up nearly 40%. Visa, the biggest gainer in the Dow, it's up more than 4% right now on news that China is preparing to open up its credit card market to foreign firms for the first time. The move will give Visa and MasterCard and others access to millions of consumers in a nearly $7 trillion market. MasterCard shares also higher. Good news in housing. Sales of existing homes rose to their highest level in a year and a half during March, up more than 6%. And Facebook just unveiled a new app called Hello that allows mobile phone users to see who's calling and to block unwanted calls. I'm Tom Busby, CNBC Radio.
Companies spend hundreds of millions of dollars on sophisticated information security.
But that hasn't stopped us from exposing vital documents.
Who are we? Some rogue group of hackers, hell-bent on tearing down corporate establishment?
No. It's just everyone in the office who uses a printer.
From abandoned printouts to scanned documents emailed incorrectly, your printers can be your company's greatest security risk. Learn how to gain control of document security at nuance.com/gain control.
Have you had trouble with online dating? This is eHarmony founder Dr. Neil Clark Warren. We've created a new solution, EH Plus. EH Plus combines the personal attention of a matchmaker with eHarmony's extensive pool of great singles. EH Plus gives you hand-selected matches and freedom from being online. Get started today. Call 855-930-LOVE. That's 855-930-LOVE.
It's a couple minutes after 2. I'm Di Rice, checking out your weather forecast for the next few days. Actually, cloudy and chance of rain on and off through Friday. Highs near about 69 degrees. Overnight lows dropping to 55. We currently stand at 68 degrees here in San Bernardino. And we have some traffic for you this afternoon on the 60 freeway westbound, just after Jack Rabbit Trail. That is east of Moreno Valley. You've got some road obstruction there. The right lane is closed. And then also east of Moreno Valley, on the 60 west, the same thing. You've got some traffic blocking that right lane, so beware there. In Redlands, the on-ramp is closed on the I-10 right at Mountain Avenue. And that is the very latest with weather and traffic on the station that leaves no listener behind, KCAA 1050 AM.
CNBC Headline News is brought to you exclusively by West Coast Auto, located at 5180 Holt Boulevard in Montclair, where you'll find the widest selection of the most pristine used automobiles in Southern California.
West Coast Auto of Montclair is the 2015 top-rated pre-owned dealer in California, offering a service department that surpasses expectations in every single way. And while you're there, browse West Coast Auto's extensive lot of best-in-class pre-owned vehicles.
You're getting the best-in-class vehicles with financing options like 0% down and no payments for 90 days. Visit westcoastauto.com or call 9099-million.
West Coast Auto Montclair.
Do you have a broken window or rock chip on your vehicle that needs repair? Give us a call at HM Auto Glass, 951-858-5190. HM Auto Glass is your locally owned and operated auto glass specialist, offering low cost and high quality auto glass repair and replacement. We also work with all major insurance companies and offer free mobile service. So call us, 951-858-5190. That number again is 951-858-5190.
This is KCAA.
KCAA proudly presents The Poor Man's Show.
You were in rehab. I heard that you were in rehab.
Is this like an old radio rating trick or something?
If it is, it's not working.
It's time for
Radio Hidden Back. Is there anybody in the Inland Empire who can call our show that's actually in the Inland Empire, where we broadcast to? Okay, we got somebody else. Hold on here. Let's get somebody else on here. Hello?
I think you need to get a little angry or frustrated like you did before. You don't have to do the dead air stick, but maybe come up with something different.
You know what? I got yelled at yesterday because of the phones. There was some guy who called in over the phones. I just sit here and I try to do the...
And if I can't run
this is
show
our radio station,
the right
and
way,
you will run it
then
like a professional.
I can't hear anything in the room, by the way, because I can't hear you guys. I honestly can't.
I'm telling you right now what's going to happen.
You really never know what's gonna happen. Here's the poor man.
Hello, Inland Empire! Inland Empire, hello! As one of my idols, Larry King, used to say. Anybody who doesn't know who Larry King is, he was the greatest. He used to do a late night talk show like at 2 a.m, and he would go, Tallahassee, Florida, hello! I don't know why. I loved it. He would have these just whacked out people on the air that were calling in at 4 a.m, which obviously that would lead to that. But for some reason, we have actually been able to take it to 2 p.m. and get a similar type of person that we'll call this show. But anyway, welcome to the show today. Di, my trusty co-host, is there. Di, are you with us?
I am.
Awesome. Hey, Di, did you hear who the People magazine named the most beautiful woman of the year?
No, who?
Okay, honestly, there's a chance for me to be People's sexiest man of the year based on who they picked.
Oh, really?
Okay, who would you, knowing all the beautiful women that are famous, who would be somebody you would think People magazine would pick as their sexiest, or as their most beautiful woman?
You know who I think is absolutely beautiful is Charlize Theron. I don't think she's ever made it on the front. Has she?
Yeah, she's getting a little bit long in the tooth, though, wouldn't you say? Maybe a little older?
Oh, geez. You and your,
No, but I'm just saying physical beauty, and I'm not talking about inner beauty.
I
but
think she's beautiful.
Okay, it's Charlize Theron, good enough. Anybody else you can think of?
Not offhand. I mean, there's a lot of, there's rarely any unattractive actresses out there.
What about Jennifer Lawrence?
Oh, she's okay.
I don't think she's that hot. She's a great actress.
She's all right.
She's
not the one who made
it. But back to this. They picked somebody who, honestly, I can't even imagine why that they picked this person. And I would have to have a 12-pack of beer before I would sleep with this woman, honestly.
You blow the horse first.
Right. I would rather sleep with a horse. Okay, you ready?
Who?
People magazine's sexiest woman of the year, most beautiful woman of the year is Sandra Bullock.
Well, okay, she's been around.
No, there is no.
She's been around for a while, yes, and that's probably what you're basing it on.
For a while.
Yeah. Okay, so
okay, no, I'll give you your say.
Well, she should have been picked 10 or 20 years ago if they were going to do that.
Right, like when she was doing the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, right after she lost that weight, because she had a pretty big butt before, right? And she
if
slimmed
Sandra
down
Bullock can win, why not Kirstie Alley? She lost weight too. Why not Madonna?
Well, Madonna, I'm sure, has been on there.
No, she's never been sexiest woman. But Sandra Bullock, okay, tell me why that works.
I think just because she's the all-American woman, the girl next door, that type of person. And you gotta love her as an actress. Come on.
Well, that's fine. Yes, she's a good actress.
So what are they saying? Are they texting you about Sandra Bullock?
No, they're texting me that we've got to call our next guest. So we'll get back to Sandra Bullock. We actually have a really good guest. We got a city councilman from the city of Huntington Beach. We got to call him right now. What we're going to talk about is the city of Huntington Beach, where they no longer give you plastic bags when you shop at Ralph's or in any of the supermarkets. And by the way, Inland Empire, it's soon going to be coming to your county.
No.
Where you will have to buy your bags. We're going to talk to the city councilman next, and what the city of Huntington Beach is, what action they've taken against not having plastic bags in the stores. That's coming up, so stay with us.
All legal cases are different. Hiring the right lawyer can make all the difference in the outcome of your case. Whether it's a DUI, divorce, or family law, the law firm of Hanson, Gorey, and Bradford and Hanich has the solution. From misdemeanor to felony offenses, Hanson, Gorey, and Bradford and Hanich have more than 50 years of collective legal experience to win for you. Call right now to schedule a free no-obligation case consultation today. 951-687-6003, 951-687-6003, or see for yourself at hgblawyers.com. Do it now. The music of Kcaa-Poorman. His second album, Atmospheric Disturbances. The powerful melodic energy that is Kcaa-Poorman. On the college radio charts for months, Atmospheric Disturbances. Discover Kcaa-Poorman. Buy the CD at Target stores and online at Amazon.com. Downloads available in the iTunes Store. Get more info at Kcaa-Poorman.com.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't drink anything. I don't know.
Here's Trevor, the drunk.
Hey, poor man, this is Trevor. You know what? I'm not going to do any more like Trevor the Drunks. I'm done. Until Fred decides to give you another hour. If Fred gives you another hour, I'll keep doing it. But until you get 2 hours, I can't do it anymore. I mean, I've decided, you know, we can, like, do our advertising and everything else, but until Fred gives you the second hour, I can't call anymore as Trevor the Drunk. So, I'm going to sleep. Good night. Bye.
Have you ever wanted to bring the beauty of the ocean right into your home or office? Or already have an aquarium and just no time to clean it? Let Scuba Steve's Fish take care of that for you, specializing in new aquarium setups and maintenance. That's ScubaStevesFish.net, 714-600-2739. Check out the website at ScubaStevesFish.net. That's ScubaStevesFish.net. Get it? Fish.net? Serving Orange County and parts of the Inland Empire. There's nothing worse than a dirty aquarium. ScubaStevesFish.net. Looking for your big break in showbiz? Well, look no further than Jeff Olin Casting, because Jeff Olin wants to make you a star. Win your chance to be in a hit TV show or movie. All you have to do is be at least 18 and have a full body pic of yourself. Email that along with your phone number, city where you live, and your email address, and send it to castingcalljo@aol.com. You might win a walk-on or a background part in the movies. Remember, that email address again is castingcalljo@aol.com. Good luck, and we might see you in the movies. Bumpers on The Poor Man Show are provided by Kcaa-Poorman Music. Go to Kcaa-Poorman.com.
This portion of The Poor Man Show is brought to you by Scott Schwartz Law. If you are working in a job where you have been injured, you're being abused by your boss, honestly, it's a horrible situation. You want to call Scott Schwartz. If he takes your case, you don't pay a cent, and you can consult him and you don't get charged at all either. So the number is 818-350-2658. Workers' comp lawyer Scott Schwartz, which is also at SoCalWorkComp.com. Is our guest called in yet?
He has not called in. We are still waiting on.
We are still waiting. He said 1 minute. We're about to talk to a member of the Huntington Beach City Council, Jim Kcaa-Poorman. But in the meantime, you know, I think Trevor the Drunk had to be sober when he just made his comment during the break there about the fact that we do need a second hour here. I would probably kill myself if I had to prepare for another hour on the first hour.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
What did you think? You were laughing, though, when you heard that.
Because he didn't want to call back anymore as Trevor the Drunk. So, Trevor the Dummy? I don't know.
You know what? Don't worry. He'll be calling back.
I'm sure he will.
Every day. Okay, this is what happens behind the scenes, and I don't care if he gets mad at me or not, but
he'll get over it.
He does marketing. Well, there's certain people you can't talk about in any way, shape, or form. And I honestly, I'm so nervous about it, I won't even mention his name. But there's others like Trevor who are good sports. But usually he'll be sober until this show ends, and then the cocktail hour begins. And so he's working on advertising. He's marketing. I mean, we got the Nickel Shopper. Actually, the publisher of the Nickel Shopper, Carl, may be calling in today. He managed to hook up a deal where we got a little ad in there. They come out once a month, and they do 25,000 copies. So the Nickel Shopper's going to have a little ad on this show.
And where
got
they
the green sheet and the white sheet, which is all over the Inland Empire. If you look in that, you can see my ugly face and promoting the show and giving the number to call in. So, and then he's getting sponsors, like Javita Coffee's his sponsor. So Trevor's really good. But when the cocktail hour, I swear to you, this entire week, by the time he'll be sober when we're making calls after the show, and within an hour, the guy is smashed. I'm not kidding you. Completely 100% drunk. I'm guessing you're on the phone now.
I am on the phone, yeah.
Okay, good. I was hoping that it wasn't that. I thought what I was saying was incredibly riveting. But back to Sandra Bullock as the most beautiful woman of the year in People magazine. That is hideous. I'm just wondering how many of you agree with that. I mean, I cannot understand why.
Well, we don't have Mr. Kcaa-Poorman on the phone, but we might have someone here. Who is this?
Hello.
Hello, this is Geraldine Miller. Is this LabCorp?
No. But
yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hi, this is LabCorp. Are you there?
Yeah, I want to set up an appointment. It doesn't sound much like.
Well, no. We just have a busy office going on. This is Geraldine, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Geraldine, tell us what's bothering you.
Well, the doctor recommended me to go to the LabCorp.
Right.
I got a paper here to take.
What?
To you. I got a paper from him to take to you guys.
Oh, you've got a paper. What do you have to take to us? I'm sorry.
A paper. What does the paper say? Can you tell that?
Wait a minute. Care. Got Care First. That's my insurance company.
Yeah. By the way, I'm Dr. Poorman.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And so, tell us what's the issue, Geraldine.
Well, I guess he wants to test my insides. I don't know.
Are you feeling okay, or do you have any pain anywhere?
I don't have any pain right now, but
where were you feeling the pain?
Keep talking, Dr. Poorman.
In my stomach. I don't know how to explain it, but this sounds rather strange.
Tell me. Hello?
It sounds strange.
So
is it making noise?
Well, no. I've been trying to get a hold of you guys all morning, and no one answered. And then you answer it, sort of strange. I don't know. I've been there once, I guess.
You know what happened to us? We had a terrible situation at a local high school where they had served a foul lunch today, and about 250 students had diarrhea, if you don't mind my French.
Oh, yeah.
And so we have had absolutely test tubes of diarrhea everywhere, and that's the reason that we have not answered our phones. It is absolutely, it smells like an outhouse in here.
Yeah, I imagine so.
So Geraldine, you haven't been to any high schools lately and eating the lunch over there, have you?
No.
No, not in a while, huh?
No.
Yeah, how long would you say it's been since you've been in high school?
Oh, heck, my son is 61, so you can figure from that.
Oh, okay, so you're probably in your 80s then, right?
I'm 90 to be truthful.
Wow.
Oh, that's terrific.
Wow.
Well, you know what? Do me a favor. Because of this outbreak of
diarrhea,
of with all the fecal matter in the lab, could you do us a favor and try us back again in about an hour? I mean, are you going to be okay? And you're 90.
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I just
All right.
about an hour until you're back. Okay?
Have you been to any West African countries recently?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have you do you have regular bowel movements?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And do you do you urinate properly?
Yes. Uh-huh.
What's
and do you do you notice? Pardon me?
I just had a checkup with the doctor, and I guess he recommended go to your lab. I've been here once before, last year, I think.
Great.
That's
well, you know what? Do us a favor. If you could go into the bathroom right now, and I think it's very important to try to see if there's any scabs. Is that something you might be able to observe?
Yeah, I don't know. This sounds rather strange to me. What's so?
Well, we're just distracted by the what's going on in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get really busy.
You do us a favor. Can you call us back in about an hour? Is that possible?
I'll call you back in about an hour.
All right, Geraldine. You take care. We wish you all the best. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye now,
Geraldine.
Oh
gosh.
That was.
I have been telling these people who call from LabCorp, I'm going to put you on the air if you call again, because they keep calling.
Really?
Yeah.
So the LabCorp, is it not just Geraldine? Are there other people?
There's other people, yes. But she's...
So on our radio show, we're getting no calls at all from the IE, but we're getting people calling thinking we're a lab.
I'm pretty sure Geraldine was from the IE.
Oh, absolutely she was from the IE. There's no doubt about it. No, but I'm saying the only reason we're getting calls is because they think that we're a lab.
That's okay. We can have fun with that.
My accountant Derek goes, if this is real, I think you are breaking a HIPAA law. So listen, if we're breaking any FCC law, it's on you, Di.
I just answered the phone.
It's you. You were the one. Yeah, you were the one who threw this on. So has the guy called from the city council
yet? He hasn't
yet?
called. Should we take a break and maybe I'll try and
Yeah,
call
why don't
him
we
back?
take another break after that? Actually, I did like Geraldine, didn't you?
She was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Well, the show is just raging right along today. We're going to clean up what we consider the fecal matter permeating the airwaves. And hopefully we will have the city councilman from the city of Huntington Beach to join us here in a minute. Stay tuned.
Have you ever wanted to bring the beauty of the ocean right into your home or office? Or already have an aquarium and just no time to clean it? Let Scuba Steve's Fish take care of that for you, specializing in new aquarium setups and maintenance. That's ScubaStevesFish.net, 714-600-2739. Check out the website at ScubaStevesFish.net. That's ScubaStevesFish.net. Get it? Fish.net? Serving Orange County and parts of the Inland Empire. There's nothing worse than a dirty aquarium. ScubaStevesFish.net. As heard on Little Steven's Underground Garage, it's the straight-ahead rock of LA's own, the 4019. Rock and roll like it was meant to be played. Get the music at the4019s.com. Spell it, the4019s.com. See them live Saturday, May 2nd, along with Billy Bob Thornton's Boxmasters at Monte d'Oro Winery in Temecula. Go to the4019s.com and have yourself one hell of a good time.
Have a good time.
Enjoy and sell the world's most perfect coffee. Javita invites you to sit down and enjoy a cup of their coffee with your family, friends, coworkers, and business contacts, and then share the Javita opportunity. Help spread the word about coffee that boosts your metabolism to speed up the body's fat-burning processes while helping you to maintain better focus. It's delicious and could earn you a steady income at the same time. Javita offers you a chance to make social marketing work for you. You'll be paid to drink and share coffee. How great is that? Call 626-478-7923. That's 626-478-7923. Or go to javita.com/coffee, the number 4, life 315. Javita Coffee.
Injured at your job? Abused by your boss? Fired? My radio show sponsor, workers' comp attorney Scott Schwartz, will help at no cost. Go to his website, SoCalWorkComp.com, or give him a call, 818-350-2658.
He doesn't charge you anything unless he makes a recovery.
The bumper music you're listening to right now is provided by the 4019s. Go to their website, the4019s.com.
And how appropriate, this segment of the Poor Man Show is brought to you by Razor Rooter Plumbing. That's right, our sponsor, Razor Rooter, will clean up any lab and all their fecal matter and diarrhea that you could possibly imagine, as well as anything else involving plumbing needs. And they'll do it at the best price in Southern California. So if you need a plumber, you can dial up their number, 626-377-4556, or go to cheapplumbingservice.com. Listen, if people accidentally call this show, we're cracking them on the air. I don't care if it's 90-year-old woman or whatever it is. I think Geraldine should be a regular on the show.
Oh, gosh, I hope she calls back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
So we have had all kinds of wrong numbers here. We finally have connected with City Councilman from the City of HB, Surf City, USA, Jim Kcaa-Poorman.
Who had been calling the wrong number, mind you.
And he was calling the wrong number, you told me. And Jim, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. I hear you're an actor also. That's what Pat was telling me.
Yeah. I don't get paid for it, but, I do it once in a while.
Well, some people would think politics is acting, isn't it?
That's what they say, but, acting's a whole lot more difficult.
You're doing something with the city of Huntington Beach. By the way, have you ever heard of me? I've lived in Newport for a long time, the Poor Man.
I don't know. It does sound a little familiar, actually.
Did you ever listen to KROQ in the 80s?
Probably not.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Did you ever listen to KROQ in 1945? I was on the radio with Steve Allen.
Well, come on. That's how most people know who you are.
Yes. I remember back to the days of Charlie Chaplin and the silent movies.
I'm going to hook you up with Geraldine.
Well, I do know Steve Allen, but I'm not going Charlie Chaplin on that.
Right. No, Steve Allen invented the whole format for late-night TV that you watch Jimmy Fallon on. He actually invented that format. He was the first guy to do the Tonight Show. But anyway, what's happening with you... And I am so psyched you're doing this because I've been to Huntington Beach. I've experienced this. And by the way, Inland Empire, where you're listening right now, the governor, I guess, is going to be apparently try to enforce a law that will make this statewide. But in Huntington Beach for, I guess, a good period of time, at least a year or more, they have decided that they will no longer provide you with complimentary plastic bags in supermarkets or any stores, or bags of any sort in any stores. And that was voted by the city of Huntington Beach. So is that correct? Please, Jim, correct this if you don't mind.
Well, not exactly, but there was a 10-cent fee for a paper bag, and then the flyaway plastic bags were banned, because they were flying away down here into the beach and all that. So that was the initial part of the bag ban, and it was just anybody, large supermarkets and larger stores that carried these lightweight bags that flew into the ocean.
Right. And what was the reasoning behind that?
Well, I mean, I guess there was a lot of cities doing it, and there was an EIR that talked about environmental impact report that talked about it. It was impacting the environment. So Huntington Beach jumped on board for that and banned a plastic bag.
And so you guys just had a vote. Was it today or yesterday?
Well, actually, we voted before. We just voted again on the ordinance. We have to vote twice, and then it goes. Well, this is the first vote, and we'll vote one more time, and then it will go into effect 30 days after that. That we're going to remove the plastic bag ban from Huntington Beach.
And what decided that?
Yay!
Well, I think we all decided. There's different reasons why people decided. Certainly, the state was going to do it, but they had 865,000 signatures that said they wanted to put it on the ballot in 2016. And because of that, in the state of California, people are going to vote one way or the other. And for me, it's let people decide. It's such a very controversial issue. I mean, you could split 50-50 down Huntington Beach.
And how do you feel about it? What are the arguments for and against?
What do you personally want? Do you want to see plastic bags back in the stores?
Well, for me, I want the people to vote on it, and I feel like this is a voter issue. I think this is
spoken just like a politician.
Well, no, I mean seriously though. I mean, I think that to me it doesn't. I mean, initially,
or like a good actor.
No.
There you go.
Initially, it was a good idea, but I think that charging the 10 cents and everything. I think everybody kind of got the idea that plastic bags might be bad for the environment. And some people are using, the cloth bags, and they're doing what they're supposed to do with them. And I think everybody has a message, and I don't think we really need to have, be charging people 10 cents now. Because I think people
is
are
that
pretty much
part of
used to
it, that there's going to be no more charge also, or is it just to bring back plastic bags, but they get charged for the plastic bags?
No, there's absolutely going to be no charge anymore for plastic bags.
Good, because I was thinking, you know what? I go into these stores, I promise you, I will never, ever in my life pay for a bag. I hate that. I think it's just awful.
Charge you for everything. Now, I want to ask you something.
No, let's go back to that. I don't want to get beyond that. Why don't you think that's horrible that people get charged for bags in stores?
Well, trust me, I've talked to so many people in Huntington Beach, and that is a huge issue. And maybe,
are they as pissed off as I am?
People are really upset about that 10 cents, and I really think that shouldn't be part of the deal here. So.
Right, and it's not the fact that you can't afford 10 cents. It's just the idea that you got your bags for free, and then all of a sudden they start charging you for these. I think it's awful.
Yeah, I'm not really. We tried to knock it to 5 cents and do it for a year, and then take it all away after that, so people would get used to it. But that didn't pass. So I just think that they shouldn't be charging for bags now, and I think that everybody should do what they feel is right about the environment and make their own choices now.
Oh. And so statewide, people have voted against it, the majority of people?
Well, I think statewide there's 850 or 860,000, somewhere in that realm, that signed a petition to put it on the ballot in 2016 for California.
Put it back on the ballot to void the ban, correct?
Well, actually, it's to pass the ban. So if you vote against it, there's no ban. But the state put out the measure, so it's going to go on the ballot to say, basically, should we, ban the plastic bag? And if you vote yes, then they ban the plastic bag. You vote no, then. And I haven't seen the legislation, and I haven't seen the voter. They haven't put the language together yet. But something to the effect of, you vote against it, there's no 10-cent charge and all that. But if you vote for it, there is a 10-cent charge. Is my understanding.
Well, yeah.
And as we understand, the governor wants to ban the plastic bags.
Yeah, the governor actually signed the bill already to put it into law until the petition came up and they put it on the ballot. So now he's forced to put on the ballot in 2016. So enough people are interested to say, hey, we don't want this 10-cent charge. So I think that it's going to be an interesting vote.
Do you know?
So how soon, with your ordinance, will bags be back? Will plastic bags be back in the stores and you'll get them for free?
I'm not quite sure the exact date. I don't want to tell you the wrong date, so I'm not quite sure of the exact date, but it's soon.
Okay, and let's say the state ordinance passes where bags are banned, then what happens to your Huntington Beach ordinance if it passes where you are allowing plastic bags? Does that mean that it's reversed?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, you're right. So if the state says, no, we're going to ban the plastic bag and it's 10 cents for a paper bag, then we're going to have to go back to it. But that's not going to be until 2016. They have the vote, and then they're going to have to make it a law. So at least in Huntington Beach, you get to choose what you want to do.
Yeah. Di, have you ever paid for a plastic bag when you've been shopping?
No.
And would you?
No. I would just go ahead and buy whatever they have in the box, which, see, that doesn't make sense to me because I use them at home for trash bags.
Yeah, me too.
So then that's just going to force me to go out and buy other bags, and so it's the same thing because people want to save the environment. And I was going to ask you, I signed a petition about a year ago, and Mr. Kcaa-Poorman, and the guy was saying that the bags are biodegradable anyway. Do you know if that's true or not?
Well, it's one of the controversies. There are some plastic bags that are biodegradable, and then there are some that are not so much biodegradable. So, some of them can be recycled, some can't. It just depends on what the makeup of the bag is. So I think you can say that, and people make the argument on both sides. There is some way to recycle plastic bags, and some people making them with materials that are recyclable, and then there's other ones that they feel are not recyclable.
Hey, can I call you Jim or Mr. Kcaa-Poorman? You tell me. You're the city council member.
I'm a mayor pro tem, actually.
Oh, really? You're mayor? You're the mayor?
No, mayor pro tem, the assistant mayor.
Okay.
Mayor pro tem, like vice mayor.
Oh, wow. We have some callers, you said, Di?
Yeah. And
maybe we can see if somebody wants to. Do you mind if we take a call if somebody's interested in discussing this, Mr. Mayor?
Mayor pro tem. No.
Mr. Mayor pro tem.
Don't elevate me to mayor yet, okay?
Okay, so we have a caller here. Hi, you're on KCAA.
Hello? Maybe it's Geraldine again.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, hi.
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 Who is this? Who?
Is this, here.
Is this who?
Is this KCAA?
It is. You're on the air. Who's this?
I'm on the air. Oh, I'm sorry. This must be a wrong number I got.
No, it's KCAA. You're in the right place.
Are you in the right place?
Yes. Who did you want to speak with?
No, I just wanted to get in the building, and somebody let me in the building.
Well, no, don't.
That's what it takes to get in the building around here. All right.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, what about the other line? We got a call right before you came on from a lab. Some woman, I guess it had to have her bowel tested or something. She called us for some reason.
Okay, well, the other one hung up, so.
Okay.
That's
all right. Well, listen. Hey, thanks so much for being on the show, and it's really great what you guys have done. Is he there?
Maybe he's calling back. I don't know what happened to him, but sounds like time to take a break.
You are abusing those phones in the perfect way, hanging up on the mayor pro tem. The only people that call our show is somebody who needs to have.
Okay, we got two calls coming in right now, so let's. Right. I think we need to wrap it up and get on with business.
Keep the lines on, even if they're calling the wrong people. We'll throw them on anyway. We'll be right back with more.
With attorney Scott Schwartz, his clients always come first. If you've been injured on the job, he can help. They've been helping people throughout California for more than 50 years, doing it with integrity, and that has earned them an excellent reputation with peers, adversaries, and clients.
Scott did impeccable work on my case, and I would recommend him to friends and family.
He will help you obtain quality medical treatment while he fights for you. Don't face your injury alone. Scott has obtained millions of dollars for injured workers throughout the state. Those workers were able to focus on their recovery while attorney Scott Schwartz took care of the rest. Call right now for a free consultation, 800-550-1836. And remember, you don't pay unless he wins. Scott Schwartz is an aggressive workers' compensation attorney who will work for you. Call 800-550-1836 for an appointment. Get all that's coming to you. Call now so he can get started on your workers' comp case. 800-550-1836 or go to SoCalWorkComp.com. 800-550-1836. Hey everybody, Pat Matthews here. When I'm not doing the production of the new Poor Man Show here on KCAA 1050 AM, I'm programming my internet radio station, Beatles-orama. It's been my pleasure to keep the spirit of the Beatles alive for the past 13 plus years, hosting my morning show Monday through Friday and running the greatest tribute station on the web. So if you've never heard us, go to Beatlesorama.com and click on the player start button. And if you're already a listener, all of us here at Beatles-orama, thank you. Enjoy and sell the world's most perfect coffee. Javita invites you to sit down and enjoy a cup of their coffee with your family, friends, coworkers, and business contacts. And then share the Javita opportunity. Help spread the word about coffee that boosts your metabolism to speed up the body's fat-burning processes while helping you to maintain better focus. It's delicious and could earn you a steady income at the same time. Javita offers you a chance to make social marketing work for you. You'll be paid to drink and share coffee. How great is that? Call 626-478-7923. That's 626-478-7923. Or go to javita.com/coffee, the number 4, life 315. Javita Coffee. All legal cases are different. Hiring the right lawyer can make all the difference in the outcome of your case. Whether it's a DUI, divorce, or family law, the law firm of Hanson, Gorey, and Bradford & Hanich has the solution. From misdemeanor to felony offenses, Hanson, Gorey, and Bradford & Hanich have more than 50 years of collective legal experience to win for you. Call right now to schedule a free no-obligation case consultation today. 951-687-6003, 951-687-6003, or see for yourself at hgblawyers.com. Do it now. The bumper music you're listening to right now is provided by the 4019s. Go to their website, the4019s.com.
And we are coming back to some music of the 4019s. This portion of the Poor Man Fabulous Show is brought to you by Javita Coffee. That's right, Javita Coffee, which is a brand new coffee, very tasty. You can find out more information about Javita and actually taste it yourself by calling my ladies, Linda and Anita, at area code 626-478-7923, or you can check out their website, myjavita, JAVITA.com/coffee, the number 4 life, coffee for life 315, myjavita.com/coffee for life 315. Can you repeat that, Di? It's
no, I wasn't even
web
listening.
address of all time, right?
Right. I'm sure you could probably just put in javitacoffee.com and I don't know. There's got to be a shorter way.
/ coffee for life 315. And I'm sure one of our guests from the Nickel Shopper, Carl, I'm sure that's a web address that is very easy to remember in your opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, actually it is, thenickelshopper.com.
No, yours is. I'm saying the Javita Coffee one.
Oh, that one? Yeah, you know, I load up on coffee. I drink 1 cup first thing in the morning.
Awesome. We are so psyched to be in the Nickel Shopper. And I guess Todd is on the line also, one of our most loyal listeners here on the program. And Todd, were you going to react to the people being able to get free plastic bags or Sandra Bullock on the cover of People magazine or whatever else?
Actually, the bags. But before I get to that, you'll be happy to know that in the Poor Man group that's like the one Brett started.
The haters.
You'll be glad to know I won't be bashing you or the show there anymore because I've been kicked out.
Oh,
you've been
what did you do, Todd?
Yeah, I was kicked out, yes, from a... the guy running the group is dissatisfied with something totally unrelated to the group, which I won't get into. So
okay, so who's left?
Who's left? He's going to be talking to him. Brett's going to be talking to himself.
I don't
Who's
know,
still in there?
So now I'm stuck in your group that was created by Casey. But anyway, getting back to the...
Not a bad place to be stuck.
Right. By the way, in that group, which is the Poor Man Radio Show, Larry Nelson says, if they ban the bag, how are they possibly going to be able to put Sandra Bullock on the cover of People magazine?
Oh! That is just downright mean.
I'm sorry, Carl and Todd. Is Sandra Bullock the most beautiful woman in the world? As a guy, that I can't believe they put her on the cover.
Yeah, like maybe 20 years ago. But
and that's what I was saying. That's what I was...
Right.
So, hey, come on. Give the girl a break, okay? She's a cutie.
Yeah, she is.
Would you put her on the cover of the Nickel Shopper?
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. You know, I mean, hey, I'd love to interview her and put her on the cover and have her sign autographs on blank checks. You know, I mean, yeah, that'd be sweet.
That would be.
No, if she got it,
but you got Poor Man.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd, have you ever heard of the Nickel Shopper?
I have not, but I'm sure it's a fine publication that I'm going to run out to the local newsstand and buy.
Well, you don't have to buy it. It's free, isn't it?
Even better.
It's free. Yeah, it's free, and we're at like 380-something locations up in the high desert. You can actually go online and view probably about the last year and a half or 2 years worth of nickel shoppers.
Huh.
And we're still working to bring it up and improve it and expand it. And one of the big highlights of this week is, the poor man.
I am in the nickel shopper.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, I gave you a plug there, poor man.
Oh, you're awesome. Yeah, we have our little ad in there. So eat your heart out, Sandy Bullock. You're on People. I'm in the nickel shopper.
Woohoo!
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
Todd is a brutally honest guy that you are. What would you say about that for my career versus Sandy's?
Well, I was going to say that you have been lamenting for the last 20-plus years that you want to get back to the big time. I think now this is proof positive that this has happened.
Absolutely. And, why don't you explain, Carl, what is your last name, by the way?
My last name is Kearns.
Carl Kearns. He is the publisher and owner of the Nickel Shopper. What do you find in the Nickel Shopper? Are they incredible bargains, or what are the kind?
Well, there's real estate, there's automotive, there's restaurants, there's repairs, miscellaneous odds and ends, antiques, just about everything that it covers a broad base. I mean, there's I also advertise my hay and cattle company in it.
Hay,
and
you sell hay.
I'm the hay man, so whenever anybody hollers out, "Hey," I turn around immediately and try to hand them a bale.
I have a question about the nickel shopper, actually. There's a lot of publications out there that are competing for my eyeballs, and the one that's coming to mind here is the Penny Saver. Now, what about the nickel shopper makes it so special to where I should not open the Penny Saver and open up the nickel shopper instead? I have a feeling they're similar.
Well, in some regards, except we have better rates than anybody that is in published advertising in Southern California, probably the entire state. I'm very competitive in business. Nobody beats my rates. When I set them, I view it as though I'm the one who's going to be buying that, and I look at it and I go, you know what, that's out of the question. I can't afford that. So then I put the pencil to it again and figure out how to keep it where the everyday mom-pop working individual that's just struggling to get ahead, I don't care how much the politicians say the economy's on a rebound, it's really sluggish, and that's all blue sky. So I try to keep it to where you didn't have to miss 3 meals this week in order to keep your ad running with me.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And the Nickel Shopper's distribution, is it in the high desert area, or give us the cities that it's in?
We can be picked up. I'll start coming up Cajon Pass there on the 15. Oak Hills, Pinion Hills, Hesperia, Apple Valley, Victorville, Phelan, Lucerne Valley, Oro Grande, Adelanto, Hellendale, Silver Lakes, Linwood, Barstow, Yermo Daggett.
Wow.
So basically, if the town has a meth problem, the paper is there.
Yeah, there you go. And so yeah, we and we're looking to expand. We're looking to go Yucca Valley, and we have, and now it's really prompting me to do it too. Since meeting you this week, we're going to start pushing for getting distribution locations down there in your neck of the woods, so you can have a hard copy in your hand.
Fantastic, Carl. Hey, I want to I just got, from the guy who banned you, Todd, I just got a text on a story. Are you guys ready? I want to, and Die too. Reaction. Okay, right. Ready for this? It's a little bit racy. Are you okay with that, Carl?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of races.
Okay, Todd, you ready for this?
I might be offended, but I'll cover my ears real quick if it starts to bother me.
This is from the dailymail.com. Man left in agony and unable to have sex after injecting Vaseline into his pee-pee in hopes it would make his manhood bigger.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Botox for the pee-pee.
Right, and there's a whole story on this. I mean, what an idiot. I mean, what an absolute idiot. I can't believe that.
Well, now, see, you heard the story about the individual who is responsible for warning labels on products.
There you go. That's right, Carl.
I mean, you get rid of the warning labels, and we would get rid of the stupid factor. If you look around, society today is what happens when you don't put enough chlorine in the shallow end of the gene pool.
Yeah. So start reading your labels of Vaseline.
That is just ridiculous.
There'll be a new one applied.
This guy kind of reminds me of like a California Fred Lundgren.
By the way, I think Fred should meet Carl, don't you,
Todd?
Todd?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're so similar. It's like
we should take our last break and try to get Fred on the line, the owner of the station, to meet Carl. By the way, Chris Brito, who is also kicked out of the Kcaa-Poorman Facebook Poorman 2015 show Facebook page. Chris Brito commented, "Welcome to the banned bunch, Todd. Ha ha."
Chris was banned too?
Yeah, Chris.
My gosh.
I think Trevor was banned too.
Brett is out of control.
But go to our new page, the Poor Man Radio Show page, and Rocky's standing by and sending us all these comments. So, hey, Carl, why don't you hold on? Todd, thanks a lot. I'm really sorry you were banned. I hope your life continues. And we'll have one more segment. We'll try to get the owner of KCAA on the air with Carl Kearns, who actually runs a farm and ranch and sells bales of hay, just like the owner of this radio station, right after this.
Rooter Plumbing is your fast, affordable plumbing service in Southern California. If your drains need fixing, give them a call. They tackle the toughest drain jobs every day. They do sewer repair and full sewer replacement and give better deals than the other guys, sometimes up to 2/3 off. Call 626-377-4556 for all your plumbing problems, or go online to cheapplumbingservice.com. They're on call around the clock, so call 626-377-4556. That's 626-377-4556. Razor Rooter Plumbing.
Injured at your job? Abused by your boss? Fired? My radio show sponsor, workers' comp attorney Scott Schwartz, will help at no cost. Go to his website, SoCalWorkComp.com, or give him a call, 818-350-2658. He doesn't charge you anything unless he makes a recovery.
Hey everybody, I have some very exciting news. We do something extremely cool on the show every Thursday. We bring on longtime Hollywood casting director Jeff Olin, who has put people in background roles in movies and TV shows, everything from Pulp Fiction to Grey's Anatomy. He comes on this show and tells us what roles are available, and he wants to put you, my listeners, in his movies and television shows. All you have to do is send him an email if you want to get in a movie or a TV show with pay. The email address is castingcalljo@aol.com. Include a selfie and your phone number, and then tune in Thursday to see if Jeff puts you in the movies.
Hey everybody, Pat Matthews here. When I'm not doing the production of the new Poor Man Show here on KCAA 1050 AM, I'm programming my internet radio station, Beatles-orama. It's been my pleasure to keep the spirit of the Beatles alive for the past 13 plus years, hosting my morning show Monday through Friday and running the greatest tribute station on the web. So if you've never heard us, go to Beatlesorama.com and click on the Player Start button. And if you're already a listener, all of us here at Beatles-orama, thank you. Bumpers on the Poor Man Show are provided by Kcaa-Poorman Music. Go to Kcaa-Poorman.com.
This portion of the show is brought to you by Scuba Steve's Fish. If you own a fish aquarium and it's dirty, fungus, mildew, call Scuba Steve. He cleans any aquarium, any size. I've seen some of his work. He's cleaned aquariums that are just gigantic, even koi ponds. So call 714-600-2739. You get a free quote even before you hire him. And you can also email Scuba Steve at scubastevesfish@yahoo.com, or go to their website. You can see some of the aquariums he's cleaned. He'll also start an aquarium for you. Great prices. scubastevesfish.net. And we return to the show. We only have a few minutes left, and I realize that we're supposed to do what the H is poor man going to do today? And I'm going to do something I haven't done on this show, but I've done it on other shows. That is shocking for sure. But I can't do it now because we still have Carl Kearns, the owner of the Nickel Shopper, on the line. And I think we have found his long-lost twin brother. Now, Carl, you own a farm and a ranch in the Inland Empire, right?
Yes, actually, I guess it's still considered Inland Empire. I'm about 30 miles north of the San Bernardino area, up in the high desert, still San Bernardino County.
And you actually you've been making hay lately, right?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I just finished mowing last Friday, and I was up there today checking on it to see if I was ready to start baling in the morning.
How much does a bale of hay sell for?
Depending on quality, they start out with the dregs at about $7 a bale. Some of the prime stuff, $17, $18 a bale.
Brett also wants to respond.
And, okay, we have got on the line your long-lost twin brother, Carl, the owner of this radio station, Mr. Fred Lundgren, who runs a farm in Texas. Say, Fred, here he is. Carl, meet Fred. Fred, meet Carl.
Yes. Hello, Carl.
Hey there, Fred. Pleased to meet you.
Welcome to KCAA. You may be the first farmer that's ever called Poorman on the radio.
Well,
You've called me.
Yeah, well, probably. And we do share, you and I, Fred, actually share a little bit of a background there. I also am from Texas. I grew up in the Big Bend area.
Really? Well, I'm from east of Austin. I'm a classic Travis County liberal.
There you go.
Well,
are you a liberal, Carl?
I'm not sure what I am. I think I'm an American citizen, and I get tired of seeing our citizens in our nation get the hard end of the stick on every level. So I'd say that I'm a nationalist more than anything else. Everybody should get a fair shake.
We can barely hear Fred, by the way, Di. You're doing
I know.
something.
I have done everything that I possibly can.
Well, you got to at least say, Fred, is there any way you can call back? Because this is a moment I'm cherishing big time.
Okay, I'll just speak a little louder. How about this? Sometimes my phone doesn't have a good amplifier in it.
Yeah, how's that, Rocky? Rocky pointed that out to me. Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay.
Much
well, anyway, welcome to KCAA, and it looks like Jim is playing, I guess you would call it business matchmaker here. I'm interested to know what your other business is, because if it's like farming in Texas, you have to have some sort of a supplemental income to support your habit.
Yeah, I've got Social Security, and the Nickel Shopper. So it's kind of interesting. We both have a ranching, farming background. You have a radio station, and I own a weekly publication. Go figure.
And both of you got deep pockets, and you can loan me some money.
Not
oh, heck yeah, as long as it's under, I can kick out for money as long as you're going to settle for 5.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I finally gave Fred a check today.
Yeah, and I promptly used it to pay Mike, so there you go. That lasted about 10 minutes.
All right, well, I wanted you two to say hi, because I figured this would be a golden moment on the air, and Trevor the drunk wanted me to do this. What was that, Di?
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes left, so you guys, I should say goodbye to both of you. Again, thanks, Carl, for being on the show, and thanks for putting us in the Nickel Shopper, and we'll be talking to you for the great deals coming up.
Poorman,
you
stop
got
a
it.
minute.
I look
Poorman,
forward
stop.
to it.
What's the website for the gentleman?
Yeah, what's your website? Thank you, Fred. Carl?
Okay, my website is nickelshopper.com.
NICKEL, right?
KEL, yes.
Okay. Is there a phone number too, or?
Thanks for participating.
Yeah, the office number is 760-646-3654.
Awesome.
And you have my cell number, so we'll keep that between us.
Okay, unless you treat me poorly.
Yeah, because
Just kidding.
and please make sure that Trevor doesn't get his hands on. Oh, wait a minute. No, he called me earlier. He has it already.
Yeah, he's got it. All right. Well, you guys take care. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Well, I guess we don't have any time, Di, to do my poor man's, what the H is poor man doing today after that golden moment of radio.
And no, and Brett wanted to defend himself as well, but oh well.
What did he want to say?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Maybe we'll find out after the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brett, maybe tomorrow, okay?
Sorry about that, Fred. Anyway, thanks for joining us, folks. We'll be back tomorrow for more excitement on The Poor Man Show. Have a great afternoon, a great evening, and bye-bye.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 a.m., the station that leaves no listener behind.
I'm Tom Busby, CNBC Radio. It's another up and down day on Wall Street, but right now stocks are higher. The Dow up right now about 84 points. The Nasdaq is up 20. That's after another mixed batch of earnings this morning, including strong results from Coca-Cola, another drop in sales last quarter at McDonald's, and a surprise dip in revenue at Boeing.